Hello Aquarius, I hope you're doing well. McCorbus Tarot here. So we are here to do a love reading today for the second part of July, but whenever you find this reading, it's likely to be because there are messages for you. Excuse me, I'm just catching my breath actually. So we're going to look at the three different areas today. So we're going to look at those of you who are single and you're interested in what's coming in next for you. We'll look at the current situation or connection for those of you who are in a relationship or have somebody in your life that you're interested in understanding sort of where things are at, how they're feeling, if things are a bit off, what's going on. And then for those of you who are interested in a past person, we're going to have a look at how they're feeling, what they're up to, whether they might be interested in or intending to come back and return to you and potentially reconcile. Very often people want to know, will they hear from that person? So we'll see if we can answer that question. And then I'll do an Aries through Pisces cross-watcher reading at the end. So this is for Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. So please do check out your other placement signs to see whether there are messages for you. Sometimes other placements do resonate more at certain times. It's a general reading, so please do check out the description box if you would like a personal reading. I'd be very honoured and delighted to do that for you. Those personal readings have started to ramp up for me now, but I'm still managing to turn them around within the 12 to 24 hour time frame that I state in the description box. Okay, so Aquarius, we are going to look then at what is coming in for those of you who are single. What's next in love for you guys? What's the next love connection coming in? I think that's a few too many, so we'll keep shuffling. We'll keep shuffling just for now. Oops, oh my goodness. Okay, I'm going to take the ones that actually turned over. There's a number of them there. So let's have a look and see. And then these others I'll put on the top. We might get to those. Okay. Right, let's have a little look, see what's coming out. Wow. Okay, so you've got somebody. I think you've kind of known them before, or you already know who they are. They are somebody who's coming out of something that was, difficult or painful. I think they're kind of healing from from a situation. Excuse me a minute while I just cough. There we go. Sorry about that. I didn't want to cough into the microphone. Okay, so yeah, I think somebody here has maybe had a difficult time over something, and because they're sort of impacted by past relationships and things that have happened, they're looking at you and thinking, do I dare jump into this? Do I invest in another relationship? Would this work out? Like, do I want to risk getting hurt again? So for that, they're reflecting on that. And so for now, they're just staying quite quiet and in the background. I think they're keeping their feelings quite hidden and quite secret. And that's confirmed here by the Page of Swords. And the Page of Swords usually is somebody who is staying in the background, but very interested in what you're doing, very curious about you. They want to understand more about you, who you are, what your life situation is. Are you single? Are you actually, if you are single, are you happily single, or are you actually open to potentially having some sort of relationship? What else are you interested in? What's going on in your life? Who else is around you? And they're perhaps also asking other people to see what they can glean about you, what they can find out about you. And I think they start to realize that actually this could be something that's amazing and fantastic. We've got the Queen of Pentacles here, and we've got the Ten of Pentacles. So I must admit, I haven't seen any cups yet. So this person, I think, could be an earth sign, but they are quite focused on material things. Now, I'm not saying that's necessarily money, could be, but security in life and stability is very important to them. That safety, that feeling of safety around home, and having enough, working hard so they have enough, and being responsible with money so that there is enough is important. So I'm not saying they're greedy or materialistic in a bad way, but those types of things feature for them, but in a way that, because it makes them feel secure, is what I would say. And again, they're careful how they spend their time. They don't want their time to be wasted. They don't want to put effort into something that's not going to come to anything. So again, they're kind of looking at this and weighing up, should I go towards Aquarius? Could it work out? Is this worth sort of giving myself to? But I think they're going to decide that they will, because here was the last card that popped out earlier on, which is the Eight of Wands. Now that is the card of fairly quick communication. So the communication is clearly at some point coming up in the near future is going to be unblocked. So this person is essentially going to communicate with you in one form or fashion. I think potentially to start to give you an indication of how they are interested in you, and say how they feel, but obviously feelings are kind of developing only here, so this is early stages, isn't it? This is something new. But the communication lines are going to open up between you. And once they do, then we've got this Knight of Wands, and I think this Knight of Wands indicates to me that this person really likes you. They feel very drawn to you. They've got quite a lot of passion. They've got a physical attraction to you. And they probably, once they start to communicate with you and maybe realize that you are interested, they're going to give you a lot of attention. And I think the physical relationship between you could strike up quite easily and quite quickly. They will be in a bit of a hurry for that. I don't think they're necessarily going to hold back on that. But we've got to remember that this person, as we saw at the very beginning, as part of who they are, they're still healing from something else, that caused them some sort of emotional trauma, some hurt, excuse me, and that has greatly impacted them. So I think potentially this person is going to start to communicate with you, come in, and there's going to be sort of passion and chemistry, and it's going to be a bit hot. But they could sort of withdraw for a little while after that, because they could get a little bit scared that they're going to get emotionally attached, and again sort of kick back into this reflective energy where they are contemplating, hang on a minute, is this something that I should go into? Okay. Universe, what else can you clarify, please, for what's coming next in love for Aquarius? Anything you can clarify, please, on the next new love situation for Aquarius? Excuse me, keep clearing my throat. I've got a real frog in my throat today. I just cannot seem to clear it. I'm hoping I'm not going to come down with something that's going to affect my voice. That would not be helpful for me. Right, okay. So they want to keep their balance. They want something to be right and fair. If they come towards you, they do want to treat you properly. So this Knight of Wands energy can be a bit of a player. I don't think that's their intention to behave like that. I think, unfortunately, initially it kind of comes across that way. They might still be going through a legal separation or a legal divorce, or sorting out finances with their ex-partner. As I said, I don't think they're truly healed and completely over and out of this. I think they're out of it in terms of they're not in a relationship, but I think that the ripple effects and the resolving just personal factors are just not resolved for this person just yet. So just watch out for that. This person has learned a lot, though. It's been very character building for them, whatever that is they've gone through before, and I think they've kind of grown stronger for it. They certainly have. But they do feel this overwhelming attraction to you. I think you two have some sort of soul connection, twin flame, if you believe in that kind of thing. But just at the moment, they are taking this time out alone, reflecting on things. They've noticed you. They're interested in you. They are going to come towards you, definitely. When they do, there's going to be some fast action because of this attraction. But they have been taking some time to heal and try and resolve, or be clear in their mind about what they want going forward, and what the path could look like for them. And as part of this, they've sort of been checking you out, definitely in the background. So watch out for this person, Aquarius. It'll just look good and interesting. Let's pull an oracle card then. See what pearl of wisdom the universe has to share for you about this new love connection coming in. Embrace what destiny has in store for you. So it's almost like this person is, possibly put in your path for a reason. So maybe just go along and see how you you find that relationship, how it progresses. Go with the flow on it. Let the universe do its thing. Obviously, make sure if this person is behaving a bit like they've got player kind of energy at first, just make sure you're kind of eyes open to that. And obviously in a good way, but just make sure you have your boundaries set and you're careful around that. But at least you've got some background knowledge on the person, their intentions, where they're coming from, why they might be behaving in a certain way, and I hope that's helpful for you. Okay, right then. So that was your next new love connection, your next soul contract that's due to come in. And now we're going to look at the current situation. So this is for those of you who are in a current connection or a current relationship. Things feel a bit weird, a bit off, or you just are very unclear or confused. You don't know where things are headed. Things feel perhaps a bit stagnant where you were hoping for progress. And you just would like some clarity, maybe some peace of mind. Oh my goodness, okay, so the Lovers has come out around this connection. Universe, what else can you share, please, for Aquarius in relation to the current connection, the current person that they are in a relationship or a connection with? What messages do you have to share for Aquarius, please, for the highest good of Aquarius? Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, please, universe. Okay. I just saw the Page of Swords, so see what else comes out. Oops, okay, oops. What else can you tell us, please, universe, about current situation, whether that's part of the story that's going on or the intentions going forward, something about this person? What else can you share, please? Messages for the highest good of Aquarius in relation to their current connection. Right, I'm going to take those two. All right, let's see what these have to say then, shall we? We've got a few cards here, haven't we? Let's turn them over and have a look. Right, so the Lovers came out first. Okay, so something's kind of happened. There's this really strong connection with you. You two have a twin flame type connection, okay? You know, even with those kind of connections, things don't always go as planned because there's often something that you need to learn from each other. And yeah, the path of love doesn't always run smooth, does it? So with the Death card, some things come to an end to enable you to have a bit of a reset on this connection. It was either stagnating or it came to an end, or you're having a little break from each other, or it's looking like you might be headed that way. But I think this really strong connection is going to serve you well in terms of, you know, this connection is going to be very difficult to break, because I think maybe you are missing each other on an emotional level at the moment. Perhaps there is emotional distance at least, if not some physical distance between you. And I think you both feel sort of the absence of the other one, you know, the absence of the love of the other one at least. Something's not quite right between you. And it is, again, like the universe kind of intended this person for you, I think, with the Star card. So this is going to, there is this positive outlook in terms of how things could work in the future. I think, yeah, you're both distant from each other in some way, either physically taking a break, or you are, you know, just emotionally not really connected properly with this person just at the moment. We've got the Hermit card, which is, you know, taking some time out potentially alone to think about things, reflect on things. And that can really sort of consolidate, cement how you feel about somebody and make it clear if you've been confused, unsure. You know, if you know, sometimes being without the person for a while can really clarify that is what you actually do want. This person does make you happy. So if you look on the flip side, without them you are unhappy, or they are unhappy without you. There's been some communication. I think when you do interact with this person, just watch how you communicate, because with this Page of Wands, um, it's not the most mature of communications. It can come with a bit of gossip, a bit of drama, a bit of ego in a sense, and even if this person sort of comes towards you with a bit of an offer and a peace offering, it can still appear to have a bit of an edge to it, because this person is still perhaps struggling with their feelings and not communicating in the best way. And you also need to think about how you are responding to them, because the way that you behave, it generates a reaction, of course, in the other person. So just watch out for this perhaps slightly awkward communication. Don't be too quick to jump to conclusions about, them having bad intentions from what they say, or they haven't said what you hoped they would say, or something like that. Just be a little bit careful that drama doesn't ensue from conversation, because it's easy, isn't it, for things to sort of kick back off again. And I don't think that's what you want, Aquarius. Okay, so this person does have unconditional love for you. They do absolutely love you. And as I said, things don't always go plain sailing, do they? But there is this sort of real emotional maturity about this person. Yeah, there's just absolute, they want to take care and nurture and just love you, really, is what they do want. They feel very regretful about things that have gone down between you. I don't know what's happened between you guys, but clearly something that's generated a distance between you and a difficulty. And they're feeling very upset, disappointed, very sad about it, really reflecting on it. And they're focusing here, you see with this Five of Cups, you might be able to see all of that card. I'll hold it up for you. You can see this person is really focusing on the three cards that have fallen over. So something's gone down where, you two have had some difficulties or problems or a bit of a falling out. This person's focusing on the three cups that fell over. But behind him, there are two cups still standing up. So he's got his back to those. So he's forgetting just in that moment how much love there is and how much sort of strong foundation you do have. He's focusing on the bits that have been a bit difficult and a bit bad just recently. So he needs to overcome that, because that could also be generating this immature kind of drama inducing communication style when that comes in towards you. All right, universe, what else can you share for the current connection, please, for Aquarius? What's the likely outcome? Mutual energies and likely outcome, please, universe, for the current connection that Aquarius has. The person on Aquarius's mind that they are inquiring about today. Messages for the highest good of Aquarius. In particular, we're asking for mutual energies and the likely outcome here, please, universe. Mutual energies and likely outcome. Okay, new start, passionate new start coming in. Yeah, you both feel rejected and that you miss the other one, and you're both feeling a bit sorry for yourself. So again, just watch out for this sort of creeping into your communication. Just make sure you're careful about that. Yeah, defensiveness is not great when you're trying to resolve something. It's easy to have that in your emotions, but don't let that happen, because otherwise you could end up with this Tower. Okay, there is this possibility that if you don't build on a strong foundation, when you start to communicate, things could come down. Okay. But they are going to sort of come towards you with an offering of peace and love. They don't want to give up on this with the Ten of Wands. This person's going to battle on. It's worth fighting for. It's worth working for. It's worth putting in the effort. And I think you both feel like that. And you both want this passionate new start, and that's the likely outcome here through this sort of person making this effort with you. But just watch out for this defensiveness, these hurt feelings, these sometimes when you feel this really strong connection with somebody, you almost feel like you can behave a bit like that with them, or it just generates the emotion in you that does make you perhaps communicate highly emotionally where you wouldn't normally. So just please do take that into account, Aquarius. But you clearly have some difficult times. You've got an incredibly strong connection with this person. You both miss and love each other. You feel sort of rejected, left out in the cold, all the rest of it. But there's a passionate new start. Just watch out for the defensiveness and the tone of communication and the reactions that you might have. Okay, there could be something else going on between you as well that's quite difficult or challenging, whether that's the loss of a loved one, the loss of a job, or something generally. There's a difficulty in life that could also be impacting you both. I believe. Okay. So universe, what nugget of wisdom do you have from the oracle cards, please, for Aquarius in relation to their current connection, please? A little bit of wisdom for Aquarius in relation to their current connection. Have a look. 1111. 1111 is an important number for twin flames. It symbolises the harmony and balance of soul counterparts. Aquarius, you might be seeing 1111 frequently on the clock, or just generally in terms of numbers, lots of ones appearing. So just watch out for that, because that's the universe telling you you're on the right path, but just pay attention to what's around you. It sort of gets you to take notice, all right, and perhaps have a little think. Just stop and think for a moment. And also, it's also manifestation time. When you see that, it's a great time to actually set your intentions. Set out what it is you want for the future, so that it will come to you. All right, so that was your current situation, and we're going to move on to the past. So if you've got a past person on your mind, you were in a connection, but you are no longer, even if it was some sort of brief encounter of some sort, there's some history there though. Or you have been in a long-term connection and now separated apart from this person. We'd like to find out what their true feelings are, wouldn't we? Okay, so there's a couple of cards flipped over here. There's a lot about work, hard work, teamwork, possibly somebody that you work with. Okay, let's put them back in for now. Universe, what can you share, please, about how this person feels about Aquarius? We're talking about the past person here that Aquarius is inquiring about. What do you have to say for the highest good of Aquarius, please? Messages for Aquarius in relation to the past person. Okay. All right. Page of Wands. Okay. Been a bit of drama going on. Hearing things from other people. Still feeling very regretful about whatever it is that happened between the two of you, but perhaps being impacted still by what they might have heard that might or might not be true. They still feel like you're their twin flame. They've got very strong chemistry, physical, energetic connection to you. They would like a reunion. They could also be trying to sort of distract themselves through going out and having some fun, spending time with friends and family. But ultimately, the reason they're doing this is because they are interested in a, they are needing to distract themselves. Like I said, they are trying to recover, get over it, think about something else. But really, it's reconciliation on their mind. They're going to come charging back with a passionate energy. Just watch out that they are consistent, though, in their behaviour. You don't want someone to sort of love bomb you and then sort of back off again. There's that potential with the Knight of Wands, who can be a bit of a player, but it can just mean that they come charging in and it gets sort of a bit hot and heavy quite quickly. Now, this person also has sort of a very responsible way about them. They make sure that they're focused on their business goals, their financial priorities, looking after those around them. Can be slightly stubborn. They're very set in their ways to an extent. Yeah, they're missing you though. They're absolutely missing you. Yeah, they're going to come towards you with an offer. They are going to come towards you with an offer. So there is this passion here, this really strong, hot passion that's coming in fast. But behind that sits the intention to give you an offer of something, a new start, that might be a slow, pick things up, ramp things back up a little bit more slowly in terms of commitment or something like that. But it's certainly there. The intention is there. The intention is to move your connection on to the next level of whatever that means for you both. Whether that's living together, being in a formal partnership again, having a family, getting engaged, whatever it is, it's kind of that intention and that commitment for the future that comes in rather slowly in a planned, considered, dependable fashion. But it's a real strong intention. It's stable and secure, which is a really nice combination actually with the passionate side. Okay. This person is very attractive, and I think they find you incredibly attractive. They just like the energy about you, and they're very physically attracted to you. They like the way that you are passionate about things, the way that you are interested in the projects that you do, the fact that you put a lot of energy into your work. That's how they feel about you. Yeah, and they see you as just having the potential to have a really successful future together, potentially a power couple, where a couple where you've got everything that you need, financially secure, nice home together, the family situation, just security around that. It doesn't have to be that you've got loads, but you've got plenty, enough to be free of struggle and too much worry. And there's it's just huge amount of stability around this person, lots of pentacles, but they've also got passion, which I do like to see. Okay, so anything else you can clarify, please, universe, for Aquarius in relation to this past person? Okay, what have we got here? Yeah, they're going to come towards you with a little offer. Could be an apology here. Tentative reach out to see how you respond at first. Yeah, they're going to let you know how much passion they've got for you, how they really feel. They're going to, you're going to feel that warmth from them, right? And they want to, move into calmer waters, into better times together, and they want commitment. They are committed. That's what they're looking for the future. Okay, let's have a look then. We'll get a Lover's Oracle. Soul Connections Oracle, please. Universe, what little nugget of wisdom do you have, please, for Aquarius in relation to their past person? And then we'll pull some hidden messages to see what they would want to say to you if you're out of contact with them just now. Obstacles. Look for ways around the obstacles to find happiness. Okay, so there might be things that have seemingly been in the way for you guys, but they can, you can overcome that. You can do. If you both want to, you both put the effort and the work in. So universe, what else can you share, please? What hidden messages are there for Aquarius from the past person that they are perhaps out of contact with at the moment? What would this person want to say to Aquarius, please? What are the hidden messages for Aquarius? And then we'll do an Aries through Pisces. I love you. I will wait for a sign from you. So they're looking out for you. They want to know how you feel. I wish I'd treated you better. So yeah, we saw some regret and disappointment, didn't we, about how things have been. I think they're reflecting on their own behaviours and recognising they could have been doing things differently. So many things remind me of you. So they're on your mind. Still feel that connection with you. I know that I crossed the line with you. Again, I think they were feeling a bit regretful about something they'd done that they wish they hadn't done, that wasn't the best. Okay, so at least you know how they are feeling about that they have reflected, and they are regretful and remorseful about it. Okay, so please do give me the thumbs up and a like if that resonated for you and you found it helpful and it gave you clear answers. That's always my aim, to give clear answers to the questions that people are coming to my reading with. Okay, so also please make sure you're subscribed, because I'd love to see you again in my future readings. I have a lot of viewers who are actually not subscribed, so it'd be great if more of you could subscribe. I'd really like that and appreciate it if you would like to. If you feel that these readings vibe with you, then I would love to have you with me, on my subscriber list and my little group and family. Thank you. All right, so let's do an Aries through Pisces then. Aries through Pisces cross-watcher reading for Aquarius, please, universe. Aries through Pisces cross-watcher reading for Aquarius. Right, let's have a look then. If you're dealing with an Aries, oh my goodness, the Aries is a bit of a player. They find you incredibly attractive, but then they don't want to be tied down, so they might be in and out again, so to speak. If you're dealing with a Taurus, the Taurus wants to make an offer towards you. They want to come back towards you, or they want to start something with you. they could be thinking about in the long term there being an engagement and a commitment between you both. If you're dealing with a Gemini, the Gemini isn't facing into the truths of this situation. There are possibly some red flags and difficulties between you to be worked through, and they're just not facing into that with you right now. So watch out for that. If you are dealing with a Cancer, the Cancer is a bit embroiled in sort of drama and gossip and is being a bit immature right now. So yeah, you are going to have to continue to be the mature person. All right, this person, sorry, where are we up to now? I think we're on to Leo now. So Leo is now getting over some sad times. They've got a positive outlook, and I think they're probably open to having conversations with you, or considering a new relationship. Virgo really likes you. They feel about you the way that you feel about them. It's very mutual connection. It's very loving. They want a relationship with you. If you're dealing with a Libra, the Libra is single. They are just trying to heal and be comfortable in their own skin. I don't think they're looking for a relationship anytime soon. If you are dealing with a Scorpio, well, the Scorpio sees you as having, real success together in the future. They want you. They want to be with you long term and have something amazing. Okay. If you are dealing with a Sagittarius, the Sagittarius is, they're not waiting around on you anymore. I think they feel like they've put a lot of time into waiting and they're not going to do it anymore, and they're not going to change the perspective on that either. They're going to be a bit stubborn about it. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, the Capricorn's holding back, resisting temptation. They've got a lot of passion for you, but for one reason or another, they think it's not the right thing to do to come towards you, so they're holding back. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, Aquarius has faith in this connection. They're quite spiritually enlightened. They're quite a spiritual person. They're committed to you. They potentially would like to marry you if you're not already married to them. And I think we're on to Pisces now. The Pisces could be a boss, could even be talking about a father figure here, and obviously not in love, but a father figure could be impacting this connection. They are sort of a boss energy, possibly a fire sign or somebody very stubborn. Yeah, there's something about money and business here. But this person's also very loving. They love you. They're quite stable, secure, but they want to take the lead in this relationship, was what I would say. Let this person take the lead, Pisces. Let them come towards you and make you the sort of offers and take the lead in arranging dates or conversations or whatever it might be, and you just follow their lead, because I think that's what's going to make it most successful. If you're comfortable with that and that's a dynamic you like, that's going to work. If not, then leave it, because it's not going to be for you. All right then. Sorry, that was the Pisces we were talking about. I wasn't talking to Pisces there. This has all been for Aquarius. I hope that has helped, Aquarius. Thanks so much for joining me, and I really do look forward to seeing you again soon. Thanks very much. Take care for now. Bye-bye.